TNT, explosive, divine dialogue, father and son. Here we go. Here we go. Welcome back to another show. Can we give another hand clap for another week? It is Monday, March the 11th, 2024. We just had daylight savings over the weekend. We had to spring forward, lost an hour. Can I get a boo on that? We lost an hour of sleep. But we also got to thank God that we're here. So,
let's give a round of applause to that.
Yes, we're still here. Today, we're going to go over all things wrestling, and we're going to do a wrestling mock draft today. What we mean by that, what we're going to do is we're going to just go through wrestlers in different companies, all the companies, from WCW days to Japan Wrestling to AEW to WWE. We're just going to run through the gamut and just try to pick who we would draft first, who we would draft second, who we would draft on and on and on and on. How you feel about that, Mr. Divine?
That feels good. It was my idea. I hope y'all know that.
Oh boy, it's your idea. You want to argue about that? You want to talk about it? As many ideas I put out there and shows we done had. You want to put that
I'll
out
say
there?
this: you came up with this idea for the podcast thing, so.
Oh, that's what I did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't you give yourself a round of applause for coming up with this idea? It is a great idea. It's actually fabulous. Like when you said it, I thought about it and I was like, yeah, that does kind of sound good. We could take this in so many directions. So, first of all, I just want to run through all the wrestlers and stuff that we came up, and we may be missing some, and I apologize if we are. But we tried to come up with a lot of the best singles champions, mid-card champions, female wrestlers, and tag team champions and tag teams, great tag teams. So, what do you have as your list right now? Just what do you have on your list? The teams, the personnel, the wrestlers. Who do you have on your list?
You want me to go one by one, or just like give me a description?
Just go through. Just see. Just start just spouting out what you got on your list right now.
I see a lot of the people that we already know, like the Triple H's, the Undertakers, the Roman Reignses of the world. You know, people that probably the general public knows.
Right.
We have people from New Japan Pro Wrestling. We have people from Ring of Honor. We have people from WCW. We got women from all over the world on my list. We have tag teams all over the world on my list. Some great singles world champions. Some great mid card world mid card world champions. What was that?
I guess. I mean, they are world champion. I mean, intercontinental world champion. That's what they call it.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
United States world champion. You know. So.
Yeah. We also got great tag teams.
Right. Yeah. Well, I was actually trying to see if you were going to go specific. I'm just going to go through a few of these real quick. What I've named off is Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Bret Hart, Sting, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, Booker T, Ric Flair, Triple H, Gunther, Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Scott Hall, Samoa Joe, MJF, Okada, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Big Show, Mark Henry, Rey Mysterio Jr., JBL, Kofi Kingston, Big E, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, MVP, Moose, Adam Cole, AJ Styles, Great Muta, Vader, Kane, Rock, John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, Macho Man Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Ted DiBiase, Sheamus, Jeff Jarrett. Then we go like the tag teams like the Nasty Boys, the Wild Samoans, the Dudley Boys, the Hollywood Blondes, the New Age Outlaws, APA, the Hart Foundation, Demolition, LOD, the Rockers, Harlem Heat, the Shield, Beer Money, Motor City Machine Guns, New Day, Judgment Day, the Usos, Edge and Christian, Brothers of Destruction, U.S. Express, the Outsiders, and then as far as like females that we named off, Naomi, AJ Lee, Bianca, Medusa, Rhea Ripley, Natalia, Becky, Lita, Trish, Wendy, Ivory, Jacqueline, Sensational Sherry, Bailey, Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Victoria, Molly Holly, Beth Phoenix, Gail Kim, Awesome Kong, Bull Nakana, Sable, Deborah, Oscar, just a whole gamut. So those are those are the ones that we have on the list that we were just, we're gonna see who we're gonna draft and where we're gonna draft it and see how me and my son's list differ. And then we're gonna just have some discussion about it. Also, next on the show, we already discussed what we're gonna do next on the show. Um, you were saying that we're gonna break it down by shows and just go over how we're gonna do the next show with that one.
Okay, so next show, once we drafted our teams, we're gonna choose which show we think best suits everybody on the team. Like, for example, if I pick the wrestlers that I want to pick,
Right.
I'll pick somebody somewhere like a ECW or a WCW, like that fits that type of aesthetic and arena, who I'll book as my champions.
Okay. Okay. It makes sense. It does make sense. Uh Before we get into the draft, which we will shortly, I just want to go over a couple things. Well, a few things real quick. First thing is I don't think we ever been over what happened at AEW Revolution.
Okay.
I know you were in tune to that. What exactly went on in that, and let the fans know exactly what took place.
Okay, so what happened at AEW Revolution?
And first of all, let's give a hand clap for AEW to still be going on right now with a Revolution pay per view. So what exactly happened?
Okay, so we had Roderick Strong beat Orange Cassidy for the International Championship, which gives the Undisputed Kingdom another championship amongst their ranks.
Roderick Strong, that's the one that was wearing the neck brace for so long, right? In the wheelchair?
Yes,
Oh man, so he beat Orange Cassidy?
yes.
Was it a clean victory or was it
It wasn't a clean victory.
okay. All
Okay,
right.
and so we also have Christian Cage beat Daniel Garcia for the AEW TNT Championship.
Did Daniel dance?
Yeah,
Daniel danced.
yeah, he danced.
Oh man, give the cheer for him for dancing because I love that dance.
We
Oh,
also had an all-star scramble. 8 men, I believe it's 8 men. Wardlow, Chris Jericho, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, Magnus, and Dante Martin.
okay.
And Wardlow won, and he received a AEW future AEW World Championship match, which will happen at Big Business.
Oh, Big Business, and that's Big Business is this Wednesday, right? That's on Dynamite. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay, and so that means if he's getting a title shot, so he's going against Samoa Joe.
yes, he will.
And Samoa Joe, he did defend his title at Revolution. Is that correct?
Yes, and a triple threat match against Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page, and Samoa Joe defeated Hangman Adam Page. He submitted him with the clutch.
Oh, so he put the clutch on him and he choked him out.
Yep.
Um, so Swerve wasn't involved in the ultimate decision. It was just Hangman that got caught.
Yes.
So I know Swerve, he's upset about that.
Yes.
He-
And so we have John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli, aka Cesaro,
Cesaro.
defeat FTR.
Oh, FTR lost.
Yep, via technical submission,
Oh,
and um, it might be over for FTR because Cash Wheeler, the one with hair,
right.
yeah, he's getting caught up with gun charges.
Oh man, give him a boo for that. Put away the pistols. Just wrestle. What are you doing?
And then
Come on.
we have our. Oh wait, I forgot one more match.
What'd you forget? Don't be forgetting nothing.
I'm
We
forgetting a
on
lot.
right now. Don't
I'm
do
forgetting a lot right now.
that. Don't do that.
Eddie Kingston defeated Brian Danielson.
Again?
Yep,
I just saw that not too long ago on I think it was Dynamite and he beat him. So he beat him again.
he beat him again. Yeah, since Danielson lost, he
Hmm.
had to shake Eddie Kingston's hand.
That was the stipulation.
That was a stipulation.
Oh,
And then Tony Storm defeated Deonna Purrazzo for the AEW Women's Championship.
okay.
And then we also had Will Ospreay's debut match in AEW as a full-time roster member, and he defeated Takesha, and in a pretty good match, I would say so myself.
I thought Will Ospreay already started. I thought he already
No,
debuted.
he debuted for AEW,
Okay.
but this that he debuted as a full-time roster member.
Okay. So what's the difference?
Um, he's just a full time roster member now, so he's
So before he wasn't, they just letting him on wrestle.
yeah, just part of the deal, just part of the partnership.
Oh, AEW.
And then the last match was Sting and Darby Allin against the Young Bucks in Sting's final match,
Hmm.
and Sting had his both his sons with him, dressed up as different versions of Sting. We had him, we had one of his sons as Surfer Sting, and we had another one as the Wolfpack Sting.
Oh man, I used to love that Sting, the Wolfpack.
Yep, and Ric Flair was there. He
Oh
got
my goodness.
he got super kicked.
Wow. So Rick's still taking him, huh?
Yep, and we also had a nasty bump. I think I showed you the video of Darby Allin taking on the Glass.
Oh yeah, the glass, right?
Yep,
Yeah, and all the glass went into the crowd too. People with the fans look like they got hit with the glass as well.
yep, I was too.
Yeah, I think they're gonna sue. And that's one thing I gotta give them a crow for that, please. I need a crow because you should be able to set that up to where it's not even affecting the crowd in any kind of way. But once Darby Allin went through that, the glass just shattered all over the place and went into the crowd. So that should never happen. AEW, you gotta get your stuff together. Because you will get sued, and then you guys don't have that much of a fan base to continue if you get sued. You're just gonna be going downhill, and I don't think you want to do that. So do a little better. Give him crow one more time, please. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
All right, next, I want to just that was AEW Revolution. Now I just want to get into real quick, SmackDown. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much that was just worth really talking about. But back to the Bloodline, back to Seth Rollins, back to Cody Rhodes. They were the last segment, which I need another boo because the last segment cut off. We didn't even get the full segment on TV. Like it was in the middle of The Rock about to respond to Cody, and it went off.
Hmm.
What in the world? So they had the confrontation. Cody slapped The Rock. So we know what's about to happen.
Roman called Seth a cross dresser.
Roman called Seth crossdresser, which I mean, I don't know what Seth be wearing half the time. He had on a big coat that night, right? That was that big coat he had on.
Yeah, I've seen
I have too. I've seen it.
seen it multiple times.
I have too, and I've seen it where they carrying the big bag with the big coat.
Yeah,
So, but I'm just like, come on, man. This is our world champion here. Is this big coat wearing, big heel boot wearing, multicolor wearing? Just like Roman said, looks like he's wearing his wife's outfits. This is our champion. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I guess. I know you like Seth. I'm just like, hmm.
mm,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, but whatever. So I just want to talk about that real quick. I still want to press for LA Knight to hurry up and get a world title shot and win, or at least get some gold around his waist. And I'm not talking about tag team gold. I'm talking about single gold. He needs a single title. Um, he doesn't need to be in a tag team with anybody. He doesn't need to be having a rivalry with anybody as a tag team. He needs a belt. The crowd wants him to have a belt. You're killing momentum. Don't
He's
do that,
40.
huh?
He's 40.
He's 40. Like, come on. He's already a unk. It's time to give him the belt. Give him his due, WWE.
Yep.
Don't you understand what the crowd is saying? The crowd is saying, LA Knight, LA Knight,
LA
LA
Knight.
Knight. So
LA Knight.
come on, man. So yeah, give him his flowers. Give him some flowers right there. We all want to see it. All right. So first things first. Um, we're gonna go ahead and start the draft, but we need to know who's gonna go first.
Okay.
Um, and how we're gonna do that is we're gonna flip a coin, heads and tails. Oh, here I go. I'm gonna flip the coin now. Up, and I flipped it, and it's what do you have?
Uh,
What do you?
I have tails.
And it's tails.
Okay.
So, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go try to get through all 10 of our singles champions first, our men's singles champions first.
All right.
And who are you gonna draft first? And you can begin now. Who are you gonna draft first?
First selection, I choose John Cena.
Cena.
Yep.
My first selection is Bret Hart. Cena, that's a terrible one for number one, but okay, I hear you.
Okay. Well, that's pretty quick, but I would say so for Bret Hart, but
You say what?
uh,
So for Bret
that's a terrible first pick. But
Hart?
so we'll give this round a boom.
Yeah, for both of them, because I don't like yours and you don't like mine.
Okay. With our second pick.
Okay. And what's your second pick?
My second pick is hmm, I'm looking at Roman Reigns.
Okay. Okay, I like that pick. That's not bad. But it's not as good as mine. So you can go ahead and give mine a hand clap real quick, please. Give mine a hand clap before I even give it out. Go ahead.
I'll give you the cheer.
It's The Undertaker.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
So
All right.
I'm already looking stacked.
With my third pick, I will choose Ric Flair.
Oh boy, you going with Dirty Nate?
Yep, I will be choosing Nate.
You going with Dirty Nate, huh?
Yep.
Okay, I like that. I love Rick.
Uh-huh.
But I got one for you though. I'm gonna go with since you went with a mostly WCW guy, Rick. He had his moment in WWE. We all know that, but he's mostly WCW for the most part.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Booker T.
All right. That's fine.
Booker T. The five time, five time,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
five time, five time, five time.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. All right. So we're up to number 4 now.
Yep. Okay. Hmm.
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 So far you got John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Ric Flair. It's kind of lethal right there. So
I got quality characters right now. And now I'm looking for a wrestling machine. And
uh,
the wrestling machine I choose is Kurt Angle.
oh, you go with Kurt. Oh, Kurt is Angle. Okay. All right. Well, I got one for you. So we going wrestling machines. That's what we doing now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got one right back for you. I'm going with Brock Lesnar.
You like the guy that likes.
I mean, he is filthy. But we talking about just a total dominant machine in the ring. Okay, that's
Mm,
all we talking about.
mm,
Okay.
mm.
Mm.
You got one of them on your roster?
Ooh, I
Well,
mean,
I got Ric Flair, so
yeah, Rick was wild.
okay.
What you got next? What's number 5?
Well, I know Kurt Angle's about to have classes with this guy.
What's that?
I'm about to have AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, one of the greats.
Quality, consistent.
Oh yeah, for sure. All over the world, he's had titles. Yeah, he's top of the line for sure. I'm just gonna go. I'm just going right now. I'm just going all in on you right now. I'm just tearing you apart right now. This is what I'm gonna do. So when you hear this one, you're just gonna be like, "What?" You're just tearing. Yes, I'm tearing you apart. This one is Goldberg. Number 5 is Goldberg. I'm just tearing
The
you
one
apart
who
right
can wrestle a 20-minute match. I'm not afraid of that.
That don't need nothing. All you gotta do is have 5 minutes, and he gonna tear you up in 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes, it's over. Jackhammer, bam, spear, over with.
Okay. Well, I'm not
So,
gonna say the man who defeated him first.
who,
I'm
Kevin Nash?
yeah, I'm not gonna say him. I will wait for him though. I will wait.
Oh, Big Sexy, yeah, Big Sexy. They cheated too. Don't forget that. There was a cattle prog involved. Okay, don't forget about that. Scott Hall and him cheating out there.
Okay. Well, I will take some.
You better figure it out because I'm
I'll take
going in.
Triple H.
Oh, oh, give that a boo. You
Yeah,
know
you
why?
messed up.
You know why I said that? Because Triple H was my next pick. I swear I was finna go Triple H next. I'm trying to go in on you, and Triple was next on my list, and I saw that. So, good job. That was a great pick.
Oh,
That
I
was.
see who's gonna be my next pick.
Oh, you see it. Well, hold on. Let me get mine out
Ooh.
before you start doing all the ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. So let me see. Oh, I know mine already. Here we go.
Who is it?
Stone Cold Steve
Oh, that was
Austin.
my next pick. Oh,
Well, you took my Triple H. So what I'm supposed to do?
come on now.
What I'm supposed to do?
You took my pick.
Oh, is that what you was going for?
That's who I was going for.
You want him?
I wanted.
You can't have him.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Well, I guess even though I don't like him,
What's that? Who?
you know who it's gonna be.
I don't. Who?
The Rock.
Oh boy.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
You talking about Dwayne Johnson?
Dwayne Johnson.
Oh man, so Hollywood. Stop picking up them white girls, right? Get you a sister, man. Get you a sister.
How many picks am I at right now?
Well, that's your 7 pick right there. I'm
Wow.
about to pick mine right now.
Okay.
I'm looking on the list. That was a good pick though. Let me see. I'm just going down the list. There's a lot of greats here. You know what? I'm gonna really go against the grain right now because we ain't even supposed to be bringing him up, but I'm bringing him up. Chris Benoit. That's my seventh. The crippler crossface is getting put on somebody, man. Maybe even you never know. What else he might snap. He might snap and take out everybody. You
Oh
already know
wow.
that.
All
So
right. With my eighth pick, I will choose.
yeah.
I'm gonna save him. I'm gonna save him.
Save him then. You better hope he's still there. You hope I don't get him.
It's time. It's time. It's
It's
Vader
Vader time.
time.
Oh, you went Vader?
Uh,
You know I love Vader too. Big man that can move, that had moves, that could do moonsaults off. Man, he was just a different kind of animal. A
I
different kind
know
of
who
animal.
my final two are gonna be.
Oh, do you?
Hmm.
Mm. So you pick Big Vader, Big Van Vader. I know who I'm gonna. I know exactly who I'm gonna pick next. The Icon Sting.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy, you already know about Sting, right? What you know about Sting?
No, I know about Sting. WCW great.
Well, and speaking of
WC
Sting, do you think
TNA great.
he's really retired, or you think he's gonna wrestle again?
I think he's really retired this time.
You think
Yeah. I don't.
he's not pulling the Ric Flair trying to wrestle again at some point? You don't think so?
No. No. No.
It's only one Ric Flair,
Yeah.
huh? Okay,
Well, with my next pick, this knife.
this night, yes.
This is knife. Okay. Well, I'll choose CM Punk.
CM Punk. Oh boy, and I know that's your boy.
Yep.
I don't really feel the guy like that, but hey, that's your boy. That's your boy. You want to talk about? You was talking about my boy, my go boy Lesnar over there. Let's talk about your boy. CM Punk be having all type of controversy going on too, getting beat up in the locker room, anything else. What's wrong?
He got jumped in the locker room. Don't say it
Yeah.
like he's just like one on one.
Uh
He be
huh.
choking out people. He be choking out Jungle Boy in the locker room.
Jungle Boy's a little old guy. That's Luke Perry, 90210 son. You feel me? Come on, man. Don't. You don't get no props for that. You don't get no
Choking
props
out
for
people
that.
in the locker room, getting out of situations,
You
saying
don't
he's
get
not
no
supposed,
props for choking out Jungle Boy. That's Luke Perry's son.
getting
Nah,
jumped by the elite,
one more time. 90210 son. No, 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 no.
getting jumped by the elite.
I hear you. What's next? You know, I think I'm ready.
Who you ready for?
I thought this guy's been a great all over the world. You picked up his his running partner for a long time. They battled against each other many times all over the place. I'm gonna pick Samoa Joe.
Okay. All right.
You picked AJ, so that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
If you don't know,
I know who you're
I know
talking
you know. I'm just telling everybody else out there listening.
about.
I know who my final pick is gonna be too. My team is stacked over here. It's just stacked. Come on now, we waiting.
Okay.
You want to tell me about him and him and him? Come on, who you got?
You know what?
Hmm. Come on,
I'll do it. Yeah.
do it. Pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'll pick Okada. Okada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm picking the greatest New Japan legend of all time.
This is we in the big boy leagues.
No, ain't no such thing as
I'm
big boy
sorry
leagues.
for you. I'm sorry for
First
you.
of all, New Japan is big boy leagues. If we're being real, we're being real with ourselves. There's a
Mm.
reason why AEW wants to team up with them. There's a reason why WWE wants to team up with them.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So this one I just want to just break out, and this one is, since you want to bring Okada, I got something that matches up with Okada. So I went heavily big and powerful, and I was gonna do it again. I was gonna go down the list and go one more big powerful guy. And I'm gonna tell you who I was gonna go. I was gonna go Batista, but I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna match you, and you got Okada. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go one of the greatest of all time in a small package. Rey Mysterio Jr. Give me a hand clap on that. This man has won gold all over the place too.
All right.
So that's my list. Let's just go over it one more time, then we're gonna go straight in because we're starting to creep up on time. So let's go up on the list one more time. You got Cena one, I got Brett one. You got Roman one, two, I got Undertaker two. You got Ric Flair three, I got Booker T three. You got Kurt Angle four, I got Brock Lesnar four. You got AJ five, I got Goldberg five. You got Triple H six, I got Stone Cold six. You got The Rock seven, I got Killer Chris Benoit seven. Eight, I got You got Vader, I got Sting. Two WCW, just battlers. They used to battle all the time.
Yeah.
Number nine, you got CM Punk, I got Samoa Joe. Number 10, you got Okada, I got Rey Mysterio Jr.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna jump right into the females and we'll come back around to mid card and tag team. Um, I'm gonna start this round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm gonna start off. My number one is Charlotte.
All right. Okay. Well,
Charlotte Flair, y'all.
all right. I guess I'll match it up with Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, number one. And those two are two of the four horsewomen.
Yep.
My next one is gonna be Bianca.
All right. Well,
Bianca Belair. What you got?
well, my next pick, I'm going to pick somebody who got to main event with her.
Hmm?
I'm gonna pick Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks.
Sasha. She's supposed to be making her debut in AEW, right?
Big business.
Big business.
Big business.
This Wednesday.
This wasn't it. This
Dynamite.
Dynamite.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Okay. Okay. Congratulations, Sasha.
Yep.
Mercedes Monet. Next I have on my list, I'm gonna go. You know what? I want some power, so I'm gonna go with Beth Phoenix,
Okay. All right.
the wife of Edge, aka Adam
Copeland.
Copeland.
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick a top three woman of all time.
Uh-oh.
I'll pick Trish Stratus.
Trish. That's a great pick. That's a very great pick. Trish dominated
I
the
don't know
women's.
how she got that low.
She dominated though the women's division for a long time. So yeah, good job, good pick. Um, let's see. I'm over here going power, like power. So you know what comes next. I want Rhea Ripley.
Okay. Well, I since you took Rhea,
Uh-huh.
I'll pick somebody of power too. Even though I'm not really high on her.
Who is this?
China.
Ooh. Wow. I don't know why you're not high on her. Like you're tripping. Like that was a specimen. She was a specimen. She not only whooped women, she beat up men. So that's a specimen. Um, you know, I didn't brought in power. I think it's time for me to go to a little bit of finesse. So when you go to a little bit of finesse, I'm gonna go with one of the great greats, um, in my opinion, and that's gonna be Gail Kim.
Okay. All right.
That's finesse for you.
I forgot about another person of power.
What's that?
I'm gonna pick Awesome Kong since he brought up Gail Kim.
Ooh, you bring Awesome. Oh my goodness, Awesome Kong was just a powerhouse. Just she had the look, she had the power. She was just wow. She dominated a lot of times. So good job, good pick. Next for me, I'm just looking through and seeing where I want to go next. I think I'm gonna go with, you know what? We're gonna go with, since I'm still working on finesse right now. So um, I'm gonna go with Oscar.
All right. All right. I don't know why Oscar got that low, but
I
how many
mean,
picks are we at?
we're at number 6. You're on your sixth pick right now.
I'm on my sixth pick.
That's right.
I will choose Mickey James.
Good job.
Yeah, I'll choose Mickey
I
James.
thought about Mickey on that one. I did too. But you got to give yourself a clap. That was good. That's a damn good pick.
Okay.
My team's still looking stronger than yours though, but it's a damn good pick.
Okay.
Uh,
I got more consistent workers.
You don't have nothing consistent. I got power. We're gonna see what consistency does to power. You hear? Um,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
Okay.
You know what? Since you want to talk about consistency, let's go back to power one more time. Give me Jacqueline. Yeah.
All right. She wasn't even that powerful.
Oh, she was. You never. You need to go look at your history.
We're done with the attitude era.
You need to go look at your history.
We're done with the
Them,
attitude era.
them muscles that she had popping out. She was
We're
powerful.
done with the attitude era.
Uh huh.
Okay. Well,
You sound like a hater.
we're done with the attitude era.
Uh huh. What you got?
Okay, so we're on my seventh pick.
Yes, you are.
All right.
I'm glad you know how to count. Where you at?
Okay.
Uh huh.
Uh, mm,
Mm.
this is a big decision.
Because your team is looking reckless.
My team's looking reckless.
They're looking terrible, mine.
All right.
Where you at?
Oh, AJ Lee. AJ Lee.
That's what you went with?
Yeah.
CM Punk's wife?
Yeah, I went with AJ.
Oh my goodness. So you went with her. You went with AJ Lee and her husband.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Both losers. Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
This is number 8 for me. And I'm gonna go with Lita. Oh, don't smack your lips too hard. Don't do it. Yes.
Oh, I don't even think you said her name. Bailey.
I sure didn't. I didn't want that. I know. I was waiting on you. Didn't? That's your girl, man.
I took about 3 of the horsewomen, and all you guys, Charlotte.
I got the best one.
You did not get the best one.
How many times has she been champion?
Okay, and
How many times has she been champion? Don't just say okay. How many times has she been champion?
Like 14.
Okay.
So what? You keep discrediting John Cena. I had John Cena at number 1.
Yeah, that's different.
That ain't
totally different.
That ain't different.
He's not better than Bret Hart. Come on now, stop it.
He is better than Bret Hart.
No, Bret held down the company when the company was falling apart. John Cena ain't never had the company when it's falling apart. He was a face at one time. I don't know if he was the face,
No,
but
he was the face.
Okay, even if he was, the company wasn't falling. The company had already caught its ground and caught its footing, so it was still in good contention at that point.
Yeah, it was still
when Bret took over, it was not. It was almost over. It was close.
No. It was in a good place. It was in a good spot with the Hogan era, but Bret messed it up, trying to be all goody wrestle and not being all being the mic worker that he should be.
Stop it! I don't want to hear that. That's ridiculous.
Like putting the glasses on people.
So just because he does the mic work, what about the wrestling skills? That's what isn't this what wrestling is called? Wrestling for a reason.
Kurt Angle better.
He's not.
Kurt Angle better.
He's not. Let me see what my number 9 pick is. You over there running reckless at the mouth right now. So let me see what my number 9th pick is. I'm gonna go with Naomi.
All right. Well, what pick?
9th. Mine is 9th. Yours is 9th.
All right. I'll pick Jazz.
That's what you pick? Oh man.
Yeah, she's another powerhouse, just like how you like it, and she can put on consistently good matches.
I don't know about that.
Let's stop with the before I meet your mic. I got that power.
Yeah, that's right. You controlling the board, huh?
I control the power.
Well, why don't you? I'm about to give you my last pick right now, which is gonna be yours last, also too, if you didn't know. But you can already go ahead. I need some, since you're controlling the board, can you give me a hand clap real quick about what this is about to be? Medusa, aka Alundra Blaze.
Only moment with her was she threw that title in the trash can. All right. Well, we have the first ever SmackDown Women's Champion. We have a 4-time, I believe, Raw Women's Champion. We have Money in the Bank winner. We have Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
The 5th horsewoman, by the way.
There's no such thing.
There is a such thing.
Everybody wants to try to make stuff their own. That's not good. It don't even sound good. 5th horsewoman. That's not what this is about. But, anyways,
Dubs.
Yeah. Okay. Sure body.
Sure
body. Okay. Let's just go over one more time. So you had in your first pick, and my first pick was You had Becky. I had Charlotte. Number 2 was you had Sasha. I had Mercedes Moné. I had Bianca Belair. 3, you had Trish Stratus. I had Beth Phoenix. 4, you had China. I had Rhea Ripley. 5, you had Awesome Kong. I had Gail Kim. 6, you had Mickey James. I had Asuka. 7th, you had AJ Lee. I had Jacqueline. 8th, you had Bailey. I had Lita. 9th, you had Jazz. I had Naomi. And 10th, you had Alexa Bliss. And I had Medusa, aka Alundra Blaze.
All right. What's the next one?
So that's right there. I don't even know if we're gonna get through all this today at all. Because we're creeping up on time, but we could try to get through the tag team division.
All right.
And then maybe the next show we get through the mid, and then we'll start talking about the shows that we're gonna do.
Okay.
So you can go ahead with your first tag team.
My first tag team will be the New Day.
Okay. Well, we're both gonna have black tag teams first, because mine is gonna be the Harlem Heat. Can we get a hand clap for 2 black tag teams? Wrestling was hard for black people to get into for a while, so for us to have 2 black tag teams, hey, I love that. What you got next for number 2?
All right. Well, I'll pick the Hardy Boys.
Okay. And I'm gonna pick LOD, the Legion of Doom.
All right.
Oh
Well,
yes, Hawk and Animal.
all right. Well,
Number
my
3.
third pick, I'm not gonna do it to you, but I
Do
will.
whatever you want to do. I don't care what. Doing nothing
All
to
right,
me.
I'll pick the Hart Foundation.
Uh-huh. I bet you will. You're trying to get me, buddy.
Yeah, Bret Hart was better tag team wrestler.
He was not, but I know how much you hate. Hate is in your heart. I can hear it. Um, yeah. The next one I'm gonna go with is the Brothers of Destruction.
All right. Well, you
Kane
lost.
and the Undertaker.
Well, you lost because with my next pick, I'm going to pick the Usos.
Oh, you definitely lost, because the Usos is great and everything, but you forgot about these boys, the Steiner brothers. The Steiner brothers, Big
I,
Papa Pump,
no, I didn't forget.
and Rick, the father of Braun Breaker, your boy.
I didn't forget about them at all.
Okay, what's next for
Scott
you?
Steiner and Buff Bagwell were a better tag team.
No, they weren't. Not even close. Come on, number 5, big man.
Number 5, I'll pick.
You act like you got a great pick. What you got, man?
I picked the New Age Outlaws.
Wow, that's so bad, so horrible.
Hey,
Let me show you how to do this. The next one I pick is the Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the big boys.
all right.
Okay?
Well, I might as well finish it. I'm gonna pick Edge and Christian.
Oh,
Since I already got the Dudleys and the Hardys.
what?
What you mean?
What do you mean? Because my next pick is the Dudley, so I don't know what you mean.
Wait, you already got the Dudleys?
I'm picking him now.
I forgot the Dudleys. Oh my!
Yeah,
because I was so busy picking New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that, but I got the Dudleys right now. Tables. So what you got next? What's number 7 for you? You just named off 2. You said the Dudleys and somebody else. Who else did you want?
I said the Hardys, but I already got the Hardys.
Oh yeah, you already got the Hardys.
I guess I'll pick.
I know who I got next. You better make this move your best move. Come on. We don't want just dead air out here. What you got?
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick the APA.
Yeah, you messed up, brother.
How did I mess up?
I got the Shield.
They weren't a good tag team though.
Were they ever tag team champions?
They were tag team champions.
Okay, that's
for sure.
all I needed.
For sure, they weren't a good tag team.
First of all, we got Dean Ambrose as as a champion all on his resume. We got Seth Rollins, who is the world champion right now, we got Roman Reigns, who is the
Stop doing that. I know what you're doing.
The
don't do
WWE
it. Stop bringing up singles.
undisputed champion.
Stop bringing up singles, go.
I'm just
tag
saying.
team.
We're
it's
talking
called
about
tag team,
which is correct, but their individual stats also show you how they come together. Like they come together like that, like a fine wine, because they are great by themselves. So of course, if they're great by themselves, they come together great. Don't forget, we're on number 8 right now.
Who do I have?
What do you mean? Who do you have?
Who do I have? I'm trying to make sure I got a recap.
Who do you have so far?
Yeah, who do I have so far?
New Day 1, Hardy Boys 2, Hart Foundation 3, Usos 4, New Age Outlaws 5, Edge and Christian 6, and APA 7.
Oh, I got Edge and Christian. I'm fine.
Okay.
Edge and Christian. Edge and Christian.
Okay.
11-time champion Edge.
Uh-huh.
And we also have Christian, who's a 2-time world champion.
I understand. You just told me not to bring up individual stats, but okay, keep
You
going.
brought up individual
I
stats
did.
first,
I
so
did.
I'm just bringing them up with you.
Okay. Let's go.
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick Beer Money.
Wow.
Beer Money. Yep. That's not a wow. That's a wow. Okay. That's
It's not.
good.
But I'll show you. I'm gonna pick. I'm going to pick. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just do it. I'm gonna pick the Nasty Boys.
That's what you brought up. The
Right.
Nasty Boys.
Sags and Knives.
No,
Yes.
that's not a good pick. But I guess I'll finish the TNA tag team feud of all time, the greatest one. I'll pick the Motor City Machine Guns.
Wow. I can't believe you just let me do what I'm about to do. Let me pick the Mega Powers. Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage.
They didn't even win any singles. They didn't win no tag team titles. They didn't win. They won 2 matches.
Mega Powers.
They won 2 matches.
That's all. I don't care about any of that.
They didn't.
I got the
win
Mega
no
Powers.
tag titles.
I got the Mega Powers. I don't care about any of that. None of that makes.
And a group full tag team. So
doesn't matter to me.
All right. Well, I guess I'll pick.
Come on. You don't see nothing left?
I guess I'll pick the Judgment Day. Oh, no. Cross that off.
Okay.
Give me Steen Erico. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Okay.
And who you got?
Oh. My last pick is going to be the Hollywood Blondes.
They won 1 tag team title.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and Brian Pillman.
Man. Like Brian Pillman did something. He would have done something, but he didn't do nothing.
Brian Pillman, a former Four Horse member, a former Hart Foundation member.
So was Steve McMichael.
So I don't
whatever his name is. I don't.
Steve Mungle McMichael. You're right. So I'm good.
So was Chris Benoit. So what? I don't care.
And that's what I got. Chris Benoit. Yes, I do.
All right.
So one last time, you have number 1, New Day. I got Harlem Heat. Number 2, Hardys. You got the Hardys. I got LOD. Number 3, you have the Hart Foundation. I got the Brothers of Destruction. Number 4, you have the Usos. I have the Starter Brothers. Number 5, you got the New Age Outlaws. I have the Outsiders. Number 6, you have Edge and Christian. I have the Dudleys. Number 7, you have the APA. I have the Shield. Number 8, you have Beer Buddy. I got the Nasty Boys. Number 9, you have the Motor City Machine Guns. I got the Mega Powers. Oh, yeah. And number 10, you have Kevin and Sammy. And I have the Hollywood Blondes. So, let's first of all, a great list for both of us. Yours pretty much sucks. I'm still better than yours, but let's just go ahead and give it.
They're booing you. They're booing you.
That's because you're running the board. But you know what it is. You know what it is. Just give us a hand clap for the draft that we just pulled off. I just want to leave it at this. We're going to leave it at this point. We'll come back on the next show. We'll do the show concept of where we think that these pieces would fit on the shows. And we're also going to go over the mid-card champions. We're going to go 1 through 10 for mid-card champions. And we may even have some repeats on the mid-cards because some of the great champions, singles men's champions, were great mid-carders also. So, it's levels to this. It was great doing another show for the week with you, Mr. Divine. How you over there feeling? You sound like you're getting quiet over there. You ready to end it for the night?
No, I'm not ready. Well,
I mean, we're at the end though.
We're at the end.
We are.
We're just having a good time.
We are.
I had the better draft. I had the more consistent draft.
No, you didn't. I had
They may have boost more ratings for right now, but and sometime when these people get exposed,
right.
some of them people that you got on that list right there,
Oh,
they get exposed.
my
We'll
list don't.
come in. We'll come in and we'll bring in the firepower.
Okay, well, you can bring it to firepower. Let me give you some firepower as we close off the show. Give me some firepower, and we're gonna close off the show. Oh, yes. Have a good one. We'll do the show again next time, and we're gonna close it off, and we're done. Yeah, yeah.